Hey, welcome back to Queen's Generation of Wellness. It is officially the new year. And I want to talk to you guys real quick. I'm not even going to hold you guys long. Real quick about mental health. I think a lot of us have been very, I want to say stagnant about taking care of our mental health. We'll go to a doctor for a number of things, but we will not go see a therapist. So these next couple of episodes are going to be about therapy and the stigma behind not going to therapy and thinking that if you go to therapy, you're a little crazy, you're a little off. And those are just some of the things that I heard when people mention that someone else is going to therapy, which is, it's a lot. It's really unfair because we go to doctors for everything. You go to the dentist. If you break a bone, where are you going? You're going to a specialist for bones. If you got cataracts, you're going to the eye doctor. If you need surgery, you're going to see a surgeon. So I think, I don't know. I feel like in the melanated community, therapy is shunned. And I don't think it should be shunned. I think that some of the things that the melanated community goes through that some people can't relate to, therapy is definitely needed. And I say that from the standpoint of being a melanated woman in America is, I'm not going to say it's a task, but it's definitely certain things you don't understand if you're not melanated. Then on top of that, the melanated community, their main thing is just pray about it. And when does, if you believe in God, whoever your source is, if you pray about it and you feel like you're not getting the help that you need, why not talk to somebody? Why not go and say, if God says in the Bible, doctors have their place, then why not go? Why not go to a doctor? And on top of that, when you got hit with the big C, I'm not going to say the name, but what's going on, covering your face and people running around here just out of their minds because of watching this news channel and watching that news channel and nobody really knowing what's going on. And people were on serious lockdown and they were locked up in their house. They didn't have anybody to talk to. They didn't know if they should talk to someone. But I really believe that the suicide rates during 2020 were probably the highest. There was a little boy. I don't know how old he was. He might have been 12. And he didn't do well with the lockdown at all. And he was having issues, or I guess he was having like issues with the online schooling and stuff like that. And he was playing a video game one day and he threw the controller into his TV and he broke the TV. And, I guess his parents, they were upset, he broke the TV. But I really feel like if he would have talked to somebody about how he was feeling, even if it was just through a Zoom, he probably wouldn't have broken the TV. Because a lot of these times, these kids, they don't know how to filter out their feelings. A lot of these times, their parents don't even know how to filter out their feelings. And then the parents, I guess they got him another TV. And he ended up breaking that TV. So instead of him going to his parents and saying that he broke the TV, he committed suicide. Now, as a parent, the dad said, there was nothing more important than his son's life. And I think sometimes we need to pay attention to what's going on with our kids and they need to go to therapy too. Kids need mental health days too. When I was working, I had no problem taking off a mental health day. And I used sick days. If I need a mental health day, I was taking a mental health day. My oldest is 18. She turned 18 this year. There were times when, because this girl, she was a straight A student since first grade, kindergarten. Whenever they started getting A's, she was a straight A student. And there were days where she was just like, I just can't do this. And I would tell her, stay home. Stay home. You can stay home. And at first you kind of thought like, well, you're going to let me stay home? Yeah, stay home. If you feel like you can't do it today and you feel like you're stressed out and you need to stay home, stay home. I had no problem letting her stay home. And one day, one of her teachers, he sent her a message and he said, this was during COVID. I was trying not to say that word. This is during lockdowns. And he said to her, where were you today? I didn't see you. And she said, my mom said I could take a mental health day. And he said, I totally understand. So if you need to take a day, take that day. Take that day. Take it on a Friday. I like taking them on Fridays. Take it that Friday. And do something you like. Take yourself out to eat. If you can, go out to eat. Or order you something that you like. Don't share it. You eat it. Take yourself out. Do something you want to do. Go buy that book you've been looking at. Go to the movies. If you can go to the movies. We can still go to the movies here. Go to the movies. Take yourself on a date. Go to the spa. You can, if you have money and you can afford to do certain things, do it. If you don't have the money to do it, you can have a spa day at home. Sometimes you got to do things at home. You can have a movie night at home. Go buy some popcorn, like popcorn you put on the stove. Have a movie day with popcorn, old school popcorn, Jiffy Pop, real popcorn. Do it on the stove. Go to the Dollar Tree, because Dollar Trees are everywhere now. Go to the Dollar Tree, get you some candy. Go get something. Go do something for yourself. Now, I know I'm a wellness coach, and I shouldn't be saying go get candy, but everything in moderation. If you can afford a spa day, go to spa. Go get a massage. Go do something for yourself. When's the last time you brought a pair of sneakers or a pair of nice shoes or something for yourself? Go do something for yourself instead of saying, I can't leave. I can't do this. I can't do that. Sometimes retail therapy is therapy. Sometimes we need to really go to therapy. But take care of you. Drink more water. Take care of yourself. Take care of you first. You can't take care of anybody else if you can't take care of yourself. Take care of you. That should be your main goal every day. If you got to when I was working, I used to come home and I used to tell my kids, I need 15 minutes by myself. And I was working with autistic children, and it was kind of mentally and physically, I was done. So when I came home, I told them I just need 15 minutes by myself. I would either go in my room or I would go in the bathroom, and my kids would give me that time, especially during the lockdown, because they were home all day and I was still going to work because I didn't feel like there was any need for them to go back to school. Right now they're homeschooled, and I feel like they are happier people. And that's what I want for them. I want them to be happy people. They're little people, but I want them to be happy people. I don't want them to be miserable. I don't want them to be in fear all day long. Anyway, take care of you. Mind, body, soul. Take care of you first. Talk to you guys later.